Hello my fellow makeup enthusiasts, welcome back to my perfectly healthy expression of makeup enthusiasm. My name is Lainey and this video is called Makeup on My Mind. Not will I buy it, not do I like it or do I hate it. These are just the products that have managed to penetrate the massive wall of video games and the Umbrella Academy and psychology and the licensure exam and unicorns and rainbows and fairies. In other words, my wall of attention, and that is hard to penetrate. So these are the products that made the cut. First and foremost, I wanted to make amends for the questionable first impressions video that I did of this adorable Norvina Mini Volume 3 palette. I ragged on this pastel blue shade a little bit because I couldn't get it to show up underneath my eye when I tried to smoke out the lower lash line, which is something I don't normally do. I didn't use a primer. My bad. It does show up. I did cut the crease today, and yes, it performs fine. I also used this really pretty sparkly blue in the outer corner. I think that that looks cool, but yes, there's a big old but. I said in that video that I feel like Jeffree Star makes the best pastels. I stand by it. I'm not ragging on Norvina, but again, with the big old but, I'm gonna swatch this on my hand. Actually, I'm gonna put primer down. Okay, starting over. So we are swatching over Fix Plus, and here is the Norvina light blue, sky blue. Would you call that sky blue? And then I'm going to pick up some Brain Freeze from the Jawbreaker palette, and we're going to compare these swatches. Okay, Jeffree Star, Norvina. Jeffree Star, Norvina. See, Jeffree Star's pastel shades just pack more of a punch. And I feel like his brand kind of caters more to lovers of color, to people who are, who just want more color on their face. I didn't want to say more adventurous because I've seen some people do some pretty adventurous looks with neutral shades to give them the credit that they deserve. I'm sometimes not especially adventurous. Even though I like color, I like the colors that I like, and I usually don't step outside of those colors. So even though I'm a colorful makeup lover, I'm not that adventurous. And now that that is out of the way, let's get on to the new stuff. I woke up this morning to an email from Sugarpill Cosmetics advertising the Capsule collection. How cute is that? Not sure that those colors are really me, but it is so cute, and Sugarpill is definitely a good brand. So if you use the code SUPPLEMENT, you can get early access. Moving on to Midas Cosmetics, another brand that sent me an email about a new collection this morning. They are releasing the Modern Love collection. On February 7th, I am particularly drawn to the Millennial Pinx palette. I love this. It's cool toned. I feel like I would wear it. Not sure that I need it, but definitely interested. I am also interested in the OK Boomer liner. So I have two of the Melt gel liners. This is Fortuna. This is the green. I'm actually wearing it in my waterline today. My hesitation about OK Boomer is that I have a Colourpop creme gel liner called Kicker that is a silver. Now, I've been having some issues with my Colourpop pot liners that I have been touting excessively ever since I started using them. They are getting a little bit crumbly on me. And since I use them in my waterline, they are hurting me really badly, irritating my eyes, getting on my contact lenses. They already ruined a pair of my contacts. So I know that the solution to that is probably to use a little bit of this Inglot Duraliner, because this works really well with their AMC gel liners. Although I will say that as much as the AMC gel liners tend to dry out, even at their driest, they never hurt me. The Colourpop liners have hurt me. So we're gonna try to combine these. I didn't try it today because I do actually have somewhere to go right after I finish filming this video, and I didn't want to hurt myself. But I will try that, and I will talk about it in a future video. After all of that babbling, I'm interested in this. I'm probably gonna get it. But Melt, I do have a little tiny beef with you. Come to think of it, I have the same little tiny beef with you, Sugarpill. What is up with these photoshopped swatches? That tells me, as the consumer, bupkis about what the shadow will actually look like on me when it looks exactly the same on all three very different skin tones. I would personally rather see some ratchet ass, messy swatches, real swatches on real skin, not photoshopped, no monkeying with the lighting, just real swatches on real skin. Is that too much to ask? Oh, and speaking of Colourpop, has anybody out there tried the hyaluronic concealer? Because I'm not a fan of concealer. I tried their matte concealer about a year ago. It worked beautifully for me the very first time that I tried it, and then it never worked for me again. Keep in mind, I have more mature skin. I do tend to get that crepiness under my eyes. My skin tends to be oily, and I don't like concealer as a general rule, but I'm willing to try it. So if you share any of those sentiments or skin concerns and have tried the Colourpop Hyaluronic Concealer, let me know. The Natasha Denona Love Collection. Okay, so this palette, obviously very, very pretty. Natasha Denona eyeshadows, they don't work that well for me. I think they are beautiful. Sometimes they work, but sometimes they really irritate my eyes. So paying $55 for a palette that may irritate me, that gives me pause. However, having said that, it's very pretty, but if I were to go in for a pinky, purple, peachy, some neutral, some shimmer type palette, I would go with the Midas Cosmetics and Smokey Glow collab. I watched Hannah's video, she said the word sparkly, and I was sold. Unfortunately, that palette is currently sold out. I will leave the link below. You can follow them if you are interested. But if I were gonna buy a palette that generally has this type of aesthetic, I think I would probably go for the Midas and Smokey Glow palette. I mean, I love Hannah, I would love to support her, and she said sparkly, so I'm kind of leaning this way. Now, Natasha Denona also came out with the Love Glow Cheek Palette. It looks gorgeous. I'm definitely interested in this. I've seen some beautiful reviews. Tyra, I saw your picture on Instagram. You looked gorgeous like a glowing goddess. I love the look of that palette. I think it would probably be beautiful. I am not gonna buy it because I just bought this. Yes, I did. I know, I don't mean to be a bougie bitch, and this is blinding. I can't really hold it up. You know what this is. It's the Diamond and Blush palette. I have wanted this since before I started doing YouTube. Or right at the beginning of my channel, which was over 2 years ago. So I had a Sephora gift card. It went to this. No regrets. Now, having ranted about how pastels are hit or miss for me, I have a strong preference for Jeffree Star's pastels. I'm still curious about the Morphe 35i Icy Fantasy. I think that's a collab with Pony Parks. Pony Park? Is it Pony Park or Pony Parks? I'm not sure, but this caught my eye. I don't know that it would work for me. I don't know anything about Morphe's formula. I've never tried it. I've just never been that motivated to get any Morphe shadows. I don't know if it's because too many people talk about Morphe and I'm like, so many people talk about it, so many people are pushing it on me. It must be crap. How messed up is that? But does anybody else kind of share that line of thinking where if too many big influencers are pushing a product way too hard, you start to think that it's garbage? That's kind of my stance on Morphe, but has anybody tried that palette? Because I feel like it's pretty, but I'm really unsure about how it would work for me personally. Now, something that I will purchase from the Morphe website is the P. Louise base. I was sitting there thinking about how much trouble I have with pastels, with non-Jeffree Star pastels, and I thought, you know, everybody hypes the P. Louise base. And I'm not talking about big influencers, I'm talking about everybody. I've never tried it. I've always kind of wanted to, and what's kept me away from it is the shipping, the international shipping, but they have it on the Morphe website now, so I'm probably gonna try that. I'm also going to try one of their colorful basics, I think is what they're called. They look really pretty. I saw Jeffree Star use one of those in his waterline. It was a pink one and it was popping. It looked beautiful. So I'm gonna try one of those. They kind of remind me of the Danessa Myricks Color Fix. So this is a good product for me. So I'm thinking P. Louise is a little bit less expensive, I think. I think these are 18 and P. Louise is 16. That's not a big difference. But I'm curious, so if you have experience with basics, let me know. Something that I am really over the moon excited about is the LeLePosh Biohazard palette. It is back in stock. I snagged it up. I was in the waiting room of my doctor's office just scrolling through Instagram and I saw that the Biohazard palette was back. I clicked on that baby so fast. I entered my Afterpay information so fast and it is on its way to me. So as soon as I get it, I will be showing it to you. It's got a lot of neons. It's got a lot of shimmers. Cannot wait. Also on the tip of my brain is the Clionadh Cosmetics Vibrant Multichromes. Now I have bitched and bitched and bitched about how I don't like the fact that most multichromes have a dark base. They don't really work in the center of my lid. I don't like the shadow that they cast, even though I think multichromes are beautiful. These look like they would work on my lids. They are sold out and they are stupid expensive. I understand why, but still, ouch, my poor credit card. But I still really would love to try at least one or two of these. Now, something that is not makeup related, but that is related to something that I talk about on my channel every other month, Meowbox. Meowbox sent me an email advertising an add-on to the February box. It was this adorable necklace, and I was tired. I just glanced casually at the email, and I read it as $14.25, and I'm like, hell yes! I am definitely adding that to my box this month. It's a talisman. It stands for autonomy and independence. Those are things that are core values for me, and it has a kitty cat on it, so I was sold. And then I took a closer look. No. It is $140.25. Nope. And finally, I just got the Glamlite cake palette. I did a whole video on it. I will link it in the cards if you would like to watch it. I have lots and lots of good things to say about it, but I wanted to add, just in case you don't want to take the 10 minutes to watch the video. I totally understand. We're all busy. Nina asked me a really good question. Are these shadows scented? Since this is cake themed. No, they are unfortunately not. That would have been so cute. No, there is a smell, but it's not cake smell. It smells like makeup. I mean, it would have been a really cute idea. I don't know what it would have involved to make the shadows scented. I know that Too Faced is very hit or miss when they make their products scented. So no, not scented, but very, very pretty. So that does it for the makeup that is on my mind. What's on your mind? What did I miss? Because I'm sure I missed a fuckload. Like I said, my attention is very difficult to penetrate. So I am off to have a girls' day with a friend of mine from graduate school, and yes, we will be hitting Sephora. So hopefully I will have some new products to show you in the very near future. And that wraps it up for today. As always, thank you guys so very much for joining me. Follow me on Instagram. I will follow you back. Throw me a pity like. Give me some encouragement to make some more videos. Very special shout out to you if you were watching this video on the toilet. And until next time, enjoy your joy responsibly.